I'm Grania, and I'm just going to talk about my experience meeting All Time Low through the Hustlers Club at the 17th of March and 19th of March 2014. So, yeah, it's probably the two best days of my life. They're my favourite band ever, and they've done so much for me. So I just wanted to record this just to so I won't have to write everything down because it'll take me a while, and plus I just want to I don't know, it's kind of the new thing, making videos, and I'm going to stop now. So first of all, 17th of March, that was St. Patrick's Day. We were queuing. First of all, we came in at around 1 o'clock, and we were beside the stage door. And every few minutes, like not every few minutes, but every little while, like one of the members would just like run in, and would just be standing there like, what the hell just happened? It was like, first it was Jack, and I was right beside the stage door, so I was the only one to hug him, because everyone, like, at the time just kind of realised as soon as he went in, like, that it was Jack. Same with Ryan, I kind of attacked him. Yeah, I'm not going to go explaining that. Then I remember Zach coming in, and then Alex came in. That was mental. People were like clawing at him, and Jack got his beanie robbed. That's what I remember from it, and he was actually kind of upset. They had to black out all the windows from where the dressing rooms were, and yes, we couldn't actually see them when they were in the dressing rooms. And Lisa got punched in the face by one of the fans, probably trying to get through to Alex, but we're not quite sure. It wasn't me, trust me. I was actually quite pissed off about that. But anyway, to the meet and greet. I remember queuing outside. Like, they had a separate queue for hustlers to go to the meet and greet. And, oh my god, I was shaking. Because it was my first time properly going to a meet and greet. And, yeah, I'm wearing my fuck shirt, sorry. And I was just so nervous. Because they're my favourite band ever. Like, they've done so much for me. And I wrote all 4 of them letters, just explaining how much they mean to me and stuff like that, which was fun to write since I only wrote them the night before. And then one of the crew members came out and was just like, alright, come on, go in. So we had to show our photo ID and names and stuff like that, and we got wristbands, which are, sorry, I have a whole notebook, which are here. Sorry, I'm using my phone camera. Which are here. That's the top one's the 17th of March, and the bottom one's the 19th. So yeah. And we goes in, we were waiting for a few minutes, and then we heard American accents coming from the stairs which were beside us, and I just looked at my friend like, holy shit, like. And then all 4 of them went out. I thought I was going to like start crying or something, because I felt like it. But I was actually really surprisingly calm. And, yeah, so I went over to Alex first. I was the first one to go over to Alex. And, sorry, traffic. Yeah, Alex was the first one I came to, and the first one I hugged, and he signed my little notebook thing. And, actually, before all that, that day, we got Jack's guitar pick. And on the 19th of March, we got Alex's guitar pick. So this is it here. And if you can see here, there's Alex's guitar pick and his signature. And, oh, what happened there? And then, I got this at the 19th of March, and it's Jack's guitar pick. There's Jack's guitar pick there, and let's see boobs. So yeah, I asked him, oh god, there we go again. And that was on the 19th of March, and I asked him just to write whatever he wanted. And the little cheeky grin on him was so cute. But, yeah, so we talked to Alex, and I gave him the envelope letter thing. And while he was signing my notebook, I was just like, oh my god, this is real. And and then he was just like, oh yeah, it's okay, babe, and hugged me. And I just looked at my friend like, did he actually just do that? So yeah, that was fun. And then we went over to, where did we go over to next? Jack, I think. Yeah, Jack. And we were, someone asked him something in Irish, and he was just like, what? So he didn't know any Irish, so we were kind of teaching him that. And then Fall Out Boy was the next day, and we were just talking about that as well. And someone commented on his hair. Yeah, someone commented on his hair, like how amazing it was. And I was just like, yeah, I've always wanted to feel it. And he's just like, go ahead. And I felt his hair, and it's really soft. It's like, you'd expect it to be like really hard from all like the hairspray and stuff, but it's like really soft. It's like heaven. And then we went over to Zach. Oh yeah, he was talking to somebody, and then he said fuck, or he cursed or something, and I goes, Zach, mind your language. And he just looked at me and like started laughing. And then a couple of minutes later it was my turn to talk to him. So I gave him the letter, and I was just like unconsciously like just like not minding what I was saying. I was just like, oh, here's the letter just in case I like fucked up the whole meet and greet. And he's just like, language. So I guess you could say we had like a little private joke thing. So I was really happy about that. Got my picture with him. He has really big arms. When he went in through the stage door, I felt his arms, and it was just like heaven. It was just like pretty amazing. Ryan. Yeah, Ryan was really nice. I told him he had perfect teeth, and he just like started laughing, and he had Starbucks, and he was just really nice. I talked to him more on the second date than I did the first date. So yeah, moving on to that one. We got Alex's guitar pick. The same crew member gave us them because he remembered us from the 17th of March. And so yeah, we went into the meet and greet and whatever. And I forget who I talked to first. But anyway, I went over to Alex, and I asked him, did he read my letter? And he goes, he probably did, but he gets so many every day, so like he probably won't remember. I wanted to remind him about it because I literally knew the whole thing word for word, but you know, people were around it. It was kind of personal, so I didn't say anything. I got my picture with him, but it wasn't that good, so I came back a few minutes later and it's just like, hey dude, I kind of ruined my photo. Can we just take it again? And I goes, yeah, sure. And I just hugged him and was like, thank you. He was so nice. He gives really nice hugs, actually. They all do. I was talking to Jack, and I got my picture with him as well. I got two. Actually, I met him outside a pub on the 17th of March. We found out he was at a bar, and we just like tried to look for him through Temple Bar, and we found him. And me and a few other people just ran up and took pictures with him. We were just talking to him, and then like loads of people crowded in. He's just like, I gotta go. So he like ran. So only like me and a few other people got like pictures with him. So I have 4 pictures now with him. So yeah, back to the 19th of March, the second meet and greet. So yeah, we were talking to him, and he was asking us about the Fall Out Boy gig because they asked us to chant All Time Low at the Fall Out Boy gig. And yeah, Pete Wentz asked us to chant Fall Out Boy at the All Time Low gig, so I was telling him about that, and he wasn't too happy. He was just like, no, like, we were supposed to have that show, not you, well, not Fall Out Boy. So, and yeah, I was wearing my fuck shirt at the time because I got on the 17th of March, and he was just commenting on how cool it is that they're the only kind of band that has boner shirts and fuck shirts and can get away with it. So, I had a story that morning we went to the shops to buy bras to throw up on stage, and I went into Dunn's, and I was just standing there in my fuck shirt by myself. My friend was like at the other side of the shop or whatever, and I'm standing in a queue filled with grannies, and they were just all looking at me like stupid teenager sort of thing. So I was telling him that, and he was like pissing himself laughing. And then Ryan, yeah, Ryan was at the front, near the stage, and everyone else was like near the back, where the audience, like at the back of the pits, sort of thing. So I was talking to him there, and it was just kind of me there, and then there was a few other people like crowding around him, but I was like my turn to talk. So he was just like, all right, come walk with me, or I would go to the front to everyone else. And I was like, okay, right then. So we were walking and talking about Fall Out Boy the night before, And he was just like, so you went to the Fall Out Boy gig? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And he was just asking me, like, was there any support acts, which there wasn't, which is really weird. And were they good? And did you enjoy the show on the 17th of March? And yeah, I was just like, good luck tonight, and yeah, amazing night on the 17th. And yeah, that was pretty cool. So I took a picture with him, and but the thing was, he covered the camera like that, so it was, yeah, it was kind of blurry and you couldn't really see it that much. So he's just like, oh shit, did I like mess the photo up? And I was like, oh, you just put your thumb over it, it's fine. So we took another one, and he was like, oh, I'm really sorry. And I was like, it's fine. But he was really nice. They're all just really, really nice. So Zach, yeah, I went over to him, and he was a bit more no, he's more shy on the 17th of March, but like, you know, the way he doesn't really like crowds, so obviously he's going to be a lot quieter than Jack or Alex. So yeah, Zach, I asked him about Belfast, which was the night before, and yeah, he's just like, it was good. Apparently there was like a load of security there, so the crowd wasn't allowed to jump as much as Dublin was. So yeah, we were talking about that for a few minutes, and they're just, I can't say it enough times. They're just really, really nice. They're amazing people, and I'm proud that they're like they're like my idols. They're like my little sunshines, and they just helped me through so much. Um, then the concert started on the 19th of March. And you know the way they get people up to perform Time Bomb? Well, I had a sign. It's actually over here. Sorry. Right, so here it is here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. Right, Time Bomb for an all-time blow. And yeah, I had that sign. I made it that morning. I actually wasn't going to like make it, but my friend was just like, oh no, do it for the crack, right? You'll be up at the front, they'll see it. And yeah, I got picked. I got to go up on stage and perform Time Bomb with them, which was probably the most amazing feeling ever. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me. And I got up on, you know, the little boxes beside like the singers or whatever that they stand up on, just to, I don't know what they are, but like I ran up and stood on one of those. I was kind of the only one there, and I have a video which is on my channel that you can watch, and you can see Jack and Zach just looking at me like, oh my god. And then the next thing I remember, like after saying hi to the crowd or whatever, I just turn over, and then like Alex is walking towards me. I'm like, holy shit, oh my god, he's walking towards me. Right, so he walks over towards me, and he puts his arm around me, and I'm just looking at him like, oh god. I put my arm around him when we were singing, and then that bit where it's just like, got your heart in my hands like a time bomb ticking, it was the second line they say of that, and I just remember he was just looking at me, and we were both singing to each other, and it was just the most amazing feeling ever. And then at the end, oh yeah, I got a microphone. He passed me the microphone, so I was rocking out with the microphone that wasn't even on. But still, it was amazing. I hugged Jack and Alex afterwards, and I waved to Zach and Ryan. I couldn't hug them because Ryan's in an awkward place, and Zach was like all the way over to the other stage. I wanted to run over, but nobody else was. I was like, oh, I feel so bad. But yeah, afterwards Alex looked at me and was just like, oh my god, you were great at singing. Like, obviously saying it to all of us, but he was looking at me, and I was just like all chuffed with myself. So one of the crew members took the microphone off me, and we were walking away. We were walking off the stage after like saying bye or whatever. He asked us our names, actually. Yeah, he was the first one to ask me, and I was just like, hey, I'm Gráinne. And he's just like, hi. So yeah, we left the stage, and Lisa was side stage, and To be quite honest with you, I am quite jealous of her because, you know, Alex is like my little baby. All of them are. But I was just like, oh god, what do I do? So like only like two of us out of the four of us said hi to her. Like a girl in front of me said hi to her or whatever. And then I was just walking by, I was just like, hi, and she, hi Lisa, and she was like, hi. So yeah, I met Lisa. she's she's really pretty in real life, and I just want to look like her. She's so pretty, and I just want to be her. Who doesn't really? But yeah, and then I remember coming off stage and just crying my heart out to my best friend. And she's like, it's okay. And she was just like, oh yeah, during Backseat Serenade, like, Alex actually looked at you to see if you were okay, because I was just literally in bits. But apart from all that, at the 17th of March, I remember during Damned If I Do You, Damned If I Don't, I can't do it now, but he was, sorry, one sec, but Jack does this little hand gesture. It was kind of like that, and he kept on doing that for the whole thing. So well, not for the whole thing, but just when he could. And I remember doing it back to him, and he was just like, yeah. So I'm kind of in there. Jack jumped into the crowd during Dear Maria, and I filled him up. I wasn't the only one, so. And yeah, I slagged Alex about his eyebrows on stage, and there was a part where he was just like, so what are you guys doing after the show? I'm going to send some nudes. And out of everyone, I was the loudest going, wow! And he's like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't even have your number. Give me your number later. So, yeah. In there. I was quite proud of myself, like, yeah, gonna get nudes off Alex, but obviously I didn't. I have a Snapchat, but, no, nothing. But yeah, it was just two of the most amazing nights of my life. Fall Out Boy was amazing too, but I didn't get to meet them, and I didn't get Jack and Alex's. Oh, I didn't get their guitar picks. But I got Jack and Alex's, but I also got a photo signed of Alex, which I have beside my bed, so that's pretty cool. But right, so before I go, I'm just going to show you the signatures. Wait a minute. Right, so here's Alex's. And Zach's, Ryan's, Jack's, Jack's again. That's my favourite. Ryan's, Alex's, and Zach's again. And then, whoop, and then the concert tickets and the wristbands. So yeah, if you go onto my page, you'll see the Time Bomb video, and yeah, like it, do whatever you want, subscribe if you want, you don't have to, and thanks for watching. This is mostly for sentimental value for me, but I'm glad I can share my experiences with you guys, and hope you get to meet your sunshines or All Time Low, or just, and I hope you have a good time whilst doing that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.